I did it. I actually did it. And as I'm filming this, my mind is just going everywhere. It is such a small feat compared to others who have started a much longer journey. Still, as I mentioned on day 4, small wins matter too. I've learned some lessons along the way. Maybe not so much about YouTube tutorial, but in other aspects, definitely. But I've set out on this 1 week journey because I wanted to overcome that fear of posting. Do not overthink too much about a video that I am going to upload. And I can say that there really is no need to be scared about it, especially as a beginner. And I know I have talked about it a bit on my previous video, but on this last day, it's just good to confirm it. And that was the primary goal, because the purpose of this channel, at least my hope is to be able to create a place where varying thoughts can convene safely, a place where things can be expressed freely, knowing that there will be someone who will listen. And the key to this is this should be done in a respectful manner. I think people need this. The world needs a bit of it. And if we can just carve out even just a small place for this to happen, be able to cultivate it, it would just be a wonderful feeling to be able to give that, even if it's just to one person. And I first set out thinking of helping myself learn how to express my thoughts. I needed an outlet that is free from anything. I have this burst of feelings at times. It's like that feeling of paralysis in your mind, your actions. I set out to do this thinking of myself. In some ways, some kind of a therapy, even if it's just verbalizing it, hearing myself talk about it, that it might ease that heaviness in my chest. Just imagine a few days of setting that goal and actually doing it. And one thing I realize is that that first step is what's scary. And I guess once I've taken that step, there is that sense of relief. And then you just continue on. Continue walking. It really does help. Now, would I continue doing this daily? No, not at this point. What I do know is that I am capable. And so, once I settled in on the frequency of posting, which is more likely would be lesser than daily, then I have no excuse to say that I couldn't do it, because I just proved to myself that I can. And all of this can be a positive reminder that I am able. And so, if there's one thing that is for sure, is that I'm not gonna stop. I'm not an expert, so I don't think I can teach you what you need to do. I don't have the step-by-step plan. But maybe, just maybe, in my own journey, if somebody, for whatever reason, in whatever way, can relate to my story, or that this has caused a spark of positivity in them, I think that would just be enough.